In today's video, we're going to be talking about gridding and the grid method. So I've already kind of introduced you to what it is, and now I'm going to show you how to do it. I had entirely too much space down here on this worksheet, so I had to draw on it. If you want to, you can draw on that space too, because I'm totally down for that. So for the worksheet that I've created for you guys, I made it so I've already gridded the picture for you. In later assignments, I'm actually going to make you do the gridding. But for today's assignment, the grid has already been provided for you. And now it's how to make something smaller into a bigger size. So this is a square, this is a square as well. This is a 5 by 5 inch square. So each one of these is about 1 inch. So that might make it easier for you if you're doing on the larger scale on the big paper, really using measurements, but I'll show you how to do that in a later video. But today I'm just going to show you how to draw in all these wonderful little squares. So the grid method is a great way, easy way to get accurate proportions, just beyond trying to draw it free form with just using your eye and eyeballing it. So what you do is you kind of look at the picture with the grid in it, and you're going to draw what you see in this first box. You're going to draw it in that box. Easy enough. So I'm just going to go box by box and kind of draw what I see in accordance to that. So I'm going to just start with a basic contour line. So I'm just kind of looking at all those squares. So this kind of gives you, and I did a hand because so many people were having issues with hands this time. So it's just extra practice for you, because practice makes perfect. Don't you think? So you're just kind of going from square to square. Drawing what you see, just the basic shape of it. Got a little bit of the finger here, a little bit of it there. This kind of makes it easy because it breaks it down for you. So you're not necessarily like concentrating on the whole, you're just concentrating from square to square. And since you have those grid lines, it kind of helps you to be able to visually see what you're doing. And so it's just easier to draw the grid this way. So you're just going to keep drawing away. That one looks a little weird, but I'll go back and change it. I'm just trying to get in those basics here. But I'm just going through drawing the whole hand for this. And you're just going to go from box to box. And I provided the picture for you, so just draw the picture that I provided. But as you can see, I'm just kind of going from box to box, looking at the basic contour lines. finger goes all the way almost to the So now we have our basic contour of our hands, and then I'm just kind of throwing in some of the detail that I see there, like the creases of the fingers. Kind of those wrinkles that you have there. Looking at, so I'm kind of judging the lines from the picture here. So definitely you want to make sure that you're drawing what you see and not what you know, that you're constantly looking at that picture. My printer is running out of ink, that's why it looks like that for me. Haven't had the chance to go get more ink, just my fave. So as you can see, I'm starting to put more and more detail in there compared to what I see here in the hand. And then I would probably go in and start adding in value and shading and stuff, kind of like around the palm of the wrist, over here behind on the hand I see some shadowing. It's really hard to see, and from the camera perspective it's probably easier to see from when you print out the worksheet yourself where all the values and stuff are. But yeah, you're just going to kind of go in there, add the value, kind of make it look more realistic. But that is pretty much how you do this worksheet with the grid method.